through. If you see this, if you can do me a favor, I don't really care about the likes. I do actually. I like it when I see somebody like it, you know. But the shares is probably be um, kind of cool, you know. I definitely would like to make a video. Oh, that was the coolest Christmas car I've ever seen on the freeway. That was bad. Anyways, what I would really like to do is talk right now about the things I've been seeing. Like today, I think I was Governor. Look, I don't know these people's names. It's like Newsom, Newsom, I think his name is. Don't quote me. I think that's who it was. I didn't read the thing, but he was talking about the president, and I'd have to agree with him. And I don't know much about this guy, but he's saying that Donald Trump is not a good role model for the children, which is true because he was saying that he calls girls or not even girls, women, piggies and retards, and but that's why politics. I don't know, man. Politics is for adults, not for children. Newsom, So it's not like all these kids are watching the president, and if they are, well, I guess whatever, man. It's up to their parents. I mean, we all parent different. In my household, I call my kids retards when they don't listen, and my wife calls me a retard all the time, and it's okay, because I am a retard sometimes, and so is everybody else, and so are you. But that's the whole point. I can have different opinions, man. It sucks because I guess some of us can handle stuff better than others, But like my kids, I guess when is the right time to call somebody a retard? Okay, if any of you ever get online, because it always says 0 people on here, ask a question. If I can read it from here, I'll answer to the best of my ability. Well, to the truth of my knowledge, the truth. You'll always hear my opinion, but my opinion does switch. Um, it can go from liking someone to not liking somebody, from not liking somebody to liking someone. I'll give you an example. President Maduro, fucking right from the very beginning, I did not like him. And the reason I didn't like him is because he reminded me of somebody that I already didn't fucking like. Didn't like the way he talked, didn't like the way he said shit, didn't like it. Just didn't like it. But then he started being funny, And I've never seen a president, dance and say, "Oh, peace, war, peace," And so then he was dancing the other day, and I'm sure Donald Trump is probably pissed, because they're just laughing at him. He's probably gonna want him killed now and send troops in there. But that shit's funny, man. And he'll just become a meme later, and fucking, they'll make it however anyone wants to make it. The world's a fucking joke. The whole world's a fucking joke, and everybody should already know how much of a joke the world is. You could be like Andrew Tate and be really serious about things and wake up and tell everybody how much they suck and how good he is. You can have that mentality. Will it bring you happiness? I guarantee you it doesn't. I guarantee you, fucking Andrew Tate, why can't he get off a line? He's already rich. Rich. He doesn't need to be online. But what makes him think that he hasn't already said enough to give people already enough advice? Because he needs people. That's the only way he feels not alone. You know what I'm saying? But late at night, when he lays down, and even though his cars are out there, he knows that nobody truly loves him, except maybe his brother. And it's not enough. All the guy does is talk shit about girls, how they're not worth anything. And so that just tells me he doesn't have a good relationship with any girl because he's so scared that, they just want his money, Whatever. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know that if I had a girl that, was him and, I'd be flying. A black dude came on here the other day and he said something that was 100% true. The biggest status that any man can have is not rolling up in a nice fucking car. I mean, it is for another guy, But the biggest status, even someone like that would look at you as what kind of wife you have. who you married to, who do you have that nobody else can have because she's yours, and that's true, 100% true. You know, so the biggest stat is it doesn't matter if you're poor, it's your partner, and how do you get that partner? How did he get her? You know, so um, yeah. So you don't need to be like Andrew Tate, and you definitely don't need to be like um, Donald Trump. Or you can be. You can be like both of them. Who gives a fuck? Be a mixture of both, man. You know. Oh man, some people. Hey, hi, how's it going? I'm very happy you are here. Let's see. I have the hardest time reading. So the letters are so low. Let me see. It says, "Hi, what am I doing? Are you okay? I'm okay. What am I doing? I'm actually on my way home, and my wife's on her way home too from taking one of my kids to wrestling practice. He won, I think, one match, lost another, lost two, won one. Um, my youngest son is here at home, so I'm gonna make him some food. And yeah, I'm getting off of work. That's what I'm doing, and I'm just on here because I feel like I should be getting on here more. But at my age, at this age, right? So I'm 46 years old, right? And at 46 years old, I see a lot of. The reason I started making this video is because there's a guy, Gasm, whatever the fuck, knew someone the fuck his name is. Excuse my language. Was making a video on how the Donald, how President Donald Trump is not a good role model for children. But then I was saying that, well, you know. Anyways, I don't want to repeat myself, and you might be able to go back. So let's move on to the next thing. So, also, there's that Jake Paul fight versus fucking. I think his name is Anthony Joshua. Don't quote me on it, but the guy's really big, and I can't see. I guess I mean anything's possible, you know. If Jake Paul could like hit that guy in the stomach all the time, maybe he'll hit his kidney and he'll go down. I don't know, but yeah, I'm okay. So who's asking? I'm okay. Ryan Howard, no scope. And so, anyways, yeah. Any Muslims on here? Anybody that who's a Muslim on here? No. What's up, bro? What's up, man? What are you up to, man? What are you up to? Where do you live? Shit. Gotta plug this shit in. What I'm gonna do when I get off of this, I'll walk into the house. Anyways, thanks for joining. I appreciate the people that are even listening to me. I know you could be listening to whoever and whatever you want. It's 7:50 here where I live in California. I live in Escondido. There's like a lot of homeless around here. That cops are probably fucking with somebody. You see, you got all this shit right there. I mean, the place ain't like ghetto, but I don't know where you guys live, but there's a lot of homeless here, but not as much as I live. It's probably like I would say a lot of people come here, but a lot of people leave as soon as it gets cold. Anyways, so the Muslims are taking over a lot of places, and it's just sad because what I see on TV or on the phone or on the internet, what I see on the internet is a lot of bad shit happening to a lot of people. I don't feel like it happens here a lot. There's like bad things that's happened here in my city. A couple kids have gotten ran over and killed by drunk drivers. Um, some people have gotten shot and stabbed. There's been a lot of car accidents. One of the worst ones right down the street right here is I was coming home from work around this time one day, and this whole road was blocked. Yeah, I'll point the camera over there so you guys so you can see. I don't know if you can see. Anyways, I'll point it like that. And so, anyways, this whole road down this way was all blocked, and fucking I went around, and what happened was some so the daughter of a police officer, I think here in town, his daughter was high on weed, and I believe she ran the red light. She ran the red light, and she killed two little kids, the grandma and the boyfriend. So the mom went to go drop off the kids for her mom and stepdad to take care of her baby, and they went on a walk, and they right here. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a little stone right there. Here, I'll see if I can zoom in. Right. She was walking. She hit them right there, and the car was right there, and all the kids were they were all dead. So they put a little. I gotta say, man, that little tombstone that they put right there, and it happened right in front of a church too. That little tombstone that they put in there, um, they go and they put flowers and balloons like every week, and then for the birthdays they put balloons up, and for like they're always there, you know. But it's just sad, you know, you lose your mom and both of your kids. You know, not a not a good thing. Sometimes people don't believe in God because of that, but they should believe more in God because of that. All right, check this out. We're getting to my pad. See, you got to be rich. You can rent a little apartment. You know, nothing big. I live up there. You know, you have neighbors. You know, fucking nice people that live around you. That's all that matters. You move somewhere where it costs like $1 million